Yes, hello and welcome to Sunday Brunch Live. I'm Tim Lovejoy.
I'm Simon Rimmer.
Yeah, joining us this morning are actress Samantha Barks, comedian Patrick Kilty, singer Gabrielle Chilmy, and McFly's Tom and Dougie. How are we all this morning?
Good.
Very
good.
Good. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Is it today?
No, it was yesterday.
Oh.
But,
You're late.
We only found out this morning, so that's before we can rustle on.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Anyone got any matches?
Pass it on.
I didn't even light the
Yeah.
candle.
Look at that.
Yeah, but
you.
it is the 1st of December, which means it's time to turn on the Christmas lights. And we were going to put the name in a hat and decide who does it, because obviously it was a very exciting thing to do, put the lights on. Anyone done lights before?
Ice.
Yes.
All right, let's go through. Where have you done the lights?
I've done them in Altrincham with Lee Boardman.
Very good. I've done them somewhere, but I can't remember where. If you remember me turning your lights on, let me know.
I was in Windsor.
Windsor?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Did you get to do the castle ones as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
I've done them in Belfast.
Ooh, that's
Yes,
good.
that was quite nice.
Oh, Manchester, I've done them. It was like everybody pulled it at the same time, so it wasn't me, like, personally.
Counts.
I didn't get...
Still counts.
Group effort.
Yeah, it was a group effort one. I feel a bit ripped off, actually.
Who else was doing it?
Yeah. Who else? It was Dan from The Feeling, was like the main person that turned. He was like the one in the middle.
Right. He grabbed it.
He grabbed it, yeah. I should have got in there now.
You must have turned on a few Christmas lights in
Yeah.
time.
We've done a few,
Did we do Oxford Street?
Did we?
Did we?
Oh,
Did we?
that's a big one!
Yeah.
We've done a few.
And then I think we rode reindeers into Harrods.
You dreamt this, definitely.
This
You
is-
think you did?
No, we did
Yeah.
do that. We did.
Yeah.
We did. No, we didn't ride the reindeers. We were pulled on a sleigh.
We flew it.
Genuine.
They actually did go into Harrods, didn't they? the
Yeah.
reindeer,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well,
We've done
listen,
some weird
Dougie, we're
stuff.
going to get you to do this. It's,
cool.
as you can see, it's wireless, this one.
Bluetooth.
We can pass that over to you. Can we dim the lights, please, for Dougie to get ready for this?
It was Kelly Clarkson last year, so you're in
Okay.
exalted
All right.
Are we counting down?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
should we count down from?
2.
Okay,
This is
two.
it. Can I just say, as someone from Belfast, this is scaring me quite a lot. That we're counting down and pressing the plunger.
No, right, let's do it from 3. 3,
2, 1.
They are.
It worked.
Yeah. Where are the reindeers? Good. All right, is it too early for Christmas? Some people think it is, some people don't. No? When does
Never
Christmas
too early.
start for you?
As early as possible, like November, get the tree up.
No.
Just because you've got to make the most of the fairy lights, you know, it all looks... Yeah, I think so.
Okay, have you got yours up yet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Pat?
Christmas starts on the 25th of December.
No!
No, it does. It does. And once you put the Grinch... Once you put the Grinch on, right, once you put the Grinch on and he throws the stick for the dog and then says, there is no stick, I'm smarter. That's basically when Christmas starts, yeah.
No, what about Christmas Eve?
Christmas Eve,
Oh,
yeah.
that's good fun.
Christmas Eve's quite good, yes.
Yeah.
You know, but see, you've got kids, you see, that's...
Yeah. Yeah, no, but I was actually thinking Christmas Eve pub, but you're right. Dougie, when does Christmas start for you?
Now, after my birthday. First, today.
Right.
Yes.
So
I've got Tom's Christmas tree this year. He
What do you
lent it
mean?
to me.
It's on festive loan.
Yeah.
Well, I
He's
bought
nice
a really
like that.
posh one this year. 'Cause my wife's pregnant, and I thought, well, I'm decorating it on my own this year then. So I bought a pre-lit one, and then
pre-lit
a pre-lit one is a really expensive one from John Lewis, and then I got it opened and put it all up.
Oh, the retailers are available.
And it didn't work. Oh yeah, there's other. You can get Christmas trees in other places. and it didn't work. But you have to assemble the whole thing before you can plug it in to check. So then the next day it was quite depressing. I had to take the whole thing down. So I've got a real. And that before I put it up, I gave the other one to Dougie. So I was Christmas treeless.
Oh, no.
I've got a real one now.
Yeah, welcome back to Sunday Brunch Live. Before we cook with Tom and Dougie, we've had a few more of your Christmas jumpers in.
We have Wayne and Jordan are rocking the father and son combo.
Oh, that's great. I do like that. That's
That is
very
a
good.
brilliant picture.
Very good, yeah. Same coloured jeans and everything. Perfect.
Favourite so far.
Yeah.
The Brown family in Southend-on-Sea in matching jumpers as
Oh,
well.
good.
Wow.
Very good. It's like a six-a-side team or something.
Love it. And finally, Lynn's on the Isle of Man, or the Isle of Sam as it's known, and a festive message for us all.
Very good.
I like that one.
I bet Samantha knows her.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
She's
yes.
School with her sister.
Now, this time 2 years ago, Dougie, you weren't eating proper food. You were eating beans and rice. That is proper food. And insects.
And anus, yes.
And insects and all that stuff. You were on the jungle.
Yes.
Are you enjoying this series?
No, we were just saying in the break. I am enjoying it, but I get a bit sad every time it comes on because I want to be back there doing it.
He did just say to me it was the best time of my life sitting there.
Yeah, it was awesome because I won it as well. So it was really sick for me.
But you're just saying to me it's the same camp. You're looking at it. It's exactly the same. Who's sleeping in your bed now?
I can't work out who is sleeping in my bed, but I know it's a girl because there's like bikinis all thrown on it and stuff. And it's I'm a bit like, oh, that's my bed.
Really?
Yeah.
So did you love it that much?
I really, really loved it.
Are you allowed out of that camp bit? Are you allowed? What
No,
happens,
man.
what happens if you start wandering out? Does someone come with a big
Yeah,
prod and prod you back
it's
in?
like
Get
it's
back
like
in.
Hunger Games. You can't leave.
Oh, that's brilliant. Is someone, one of the celebrities might kill each other then?
Yeah.
You're not bored though, because I think that would be the thing that get me. Just being in that small area with the same people all day, every day. It's totally mad.
No, it's cool. I think 'cause, you know you're very much in the present and amongst nature. You don't have any phones or you don't know what the time is. You just are, and it's the most peaceful and settled my mind has ever been.
Did you vote for him to do trials and things? Were you sitting at home going, yes, let's get him to
Yeah,
do
I think
trials?
I'm single-handedly responsible for him winning the amount that I voted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was over there as well. I was the one who met him off the bridge, so I got a bit of a
It's an
holiday.
amazing year, wasn't it? McFly won everything that year.
I know,
didn't he?
yeah.
You
Well,
just...
apart from me.
Yeah.
I just got a big phone bill at the end of it.
All right, what are we making?
Okay, we're going to make a Thai beef salad, which is one of my favourite things. I always think when the weather goes a little bit cold, like it's trying to do now, something nice about having spicy food. I mean, I like spicy food all the time. So we've got a beautiful piece of rub steak, then our dressing, fish sauce, palm sugar, garlic, lemongrass, shallot, loads of coriander and some lime. Then other bits for the salad. You can then add whatever you fancy. I like to keep it simple. We've got some spring onions, some cucumbers, some chilli and some beautiful watercress. Okay, so first things first, a load of chopping, really, gentlemen. Who's got best knife skills? Right, done. Nice and fine on that one. And then...
Who did the cooking when you were in camp?
Anthony Cotton. He was a really, really good cook.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Nice and fine
suck
on
at
that
it
as
there.
well. Nice and fine on that.
Is it true that you recorded your album in Texas?
Yes, yeah, we often go abroad to record. But hey, it rhymed.
Why Texas?
Because it was an adventure.
Our producer had recorded there before. It's in the middle of a pecan ranch. And actually, we didn't have one pecan while we were there, did we?
No.
So
it's
whereabouts
amazing.
did you do it?
It's in El Paso, so it's right on the...
So you're right down...
right on
border.
the border. You can walk to the... You walked to the border one time, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because I've been
You've
there
just
all
come
week.
back from Texas.
I just think
What
it's
is it like?
amazing.
Never been there.
It's kind of pretty much a bit of everything you expect. You know, you kind of imagine that it's going to be very polite. It feels sort of slightly old-fashioned in a nice way in parts of it. But then we spent a lot of time in Austin, which is just one of the coolest cities I've ever been to. Did you go to Austin when you were there?
No, we didn't leave El Paso. They kind of... we didn't leave the... We only left the ranch once.
Yeah. Well, Austin feels more like you're on the West Coast rather than the East Coast. It's got quite a sort of, you know, a laid-back Californian sort of attitude.
Right.
And there's loads of live music. Every single bar is playing live music.
I feel like this is the most cliche question, but how long did your album take to make then? How long were you stuck there for?
Well, this album's taken us like 3 years to make. But we actually recorded everything in 2 weeks, didn't we?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, we've had 3 years to practice it, so...
We were well rehearsed.
So it's a bit like a holiday then.
Yeah.
You just went there.
Pretty
Alright.
much. Yeah, it's nice just to get away because you don't have the distractions from, you know, you can't
Yeah.
get called in to do, you know, interviews. And...
Don't have plumbers coming round.
Yeah.
But why so long? Just because you've
Well,
not had the...
it's nice now because we've been a band so long. We can take our time and go and tour it, tour around the world. So whenever we're not here, you know, doing stuff, we're normally out in the country touring.
When did you get time to write your book then? Well, last time you came on, you were talking about the dinosaur that pooped Christmas.
That's right. Yeah.
And this is the sequel, the
It
dinosaur that pooped a planet. When did you get time to write?
It's downtime in...
Downtime. This
in
is two of you write this, yeah?
Yeah,
Yes.
both of us wrote this. Yeah, it's downtime on tour buses and in hotel rooms, and because there's a lot of travelling around, so you have a lot of downtime when you do nothing. So it's when you write books about poop.
And is it different to if you're writing music, or is it the same thing? So would you try it out? So if you're writing something, you think this is amusing, will the rest of the lads think it's funny, or you're there going, you know what, I'm not going to tell, I'm just going to get it published?
I think we're the only people who find them funny when we write them.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, we've been writing songs together for 10 years, so it's kind of a similar process to writing songs and, you know, song lyrics and stuff.
Where's the rest of the band today?
Probably
They
in
weren't
bed.
invited.
Yeah, they're not invited.
Oh, the band split. Just about. The band's gone on tour and they've split.
Right, I should tell you what we've been doing, really, shouldn't I?
Yeah,
So
what have
all
we
the stuff
got?
you chopped. So we've got in there, we've got shallots, we've got garlic, we've got lemongrass, we've got coriander. We then squeeze. Tom, just squeeze as much lime juice out of that as you possibly can, and that will be our dressing. Meanwhile, what we've done with our piece of rubber steak, we're going to char this just so it's nice and pink in the middle. Okay, so it smells beautiful. Plenty of salt and pepper on there. We've rubbed oil on the meat rather than on the griddle pan, so that means then that all you smell now is that smell of kind of cooking meat.
So nothing but seasoning.
Nothing but salt and pepper and a little bit of oil, Tim, just so it doesn't kind of stick on there. If you haven't got a griddle pan, then just do exactly the same thing and put it onto a very, very hot pan. So you just kind of sear it in the middle, OK? So, next bit of chopping for you, Doug, if you want to cut that right down the middle and then scrape out the seeds and then cut it into sort of half moons.
Okay.
Okay. Is that all in?
That's
Beautiful.
not really the middle.
No, I messed that up a bit, didn't
It's
I?
all right, though.
Top and
It's
bottom,
good.
and then it's easy to scrape out.
Yeah.
So, dressing. Dressing, come on.
What is that there again?
It's always technology. We whiz that round. So the longer you've got to do this, the nicer it's going to be, because you want this to be as smooth as it possibly can be.
Right,
okay. So you just keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Okay. Really, if you want to do it authentically, knowing that you're a man of kind of great tradition, Tom, you do this in a mortar and pestle, and you just kind of grind it down. So when you make this at home this afternoon, obviously, that's what you'll do.
He wants you to go like that. Simon, do you want him to do like that now?
Yeah. So we get little half moons. So that will do us for our dressing. But you can see we've still got a little bit of kind of stuff not blended down. So the more you do it, the better. But it smells beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, lovely. Dougie, so we smell nice and fragrant, strong flavour. Okay, so our steak is done. So we take it off and ideally let that rest for a couple of minutes. Meanwhile, next job for you, Tom. We'll have a bit of spring onion chopping. Ideally, have a little bit on the angle, like that. And then those two can go straight in there. Beautiful. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the chilli. So this has got a real kick to it.
When you're in the jungle, do the days feel like they've gone forever?
Yeah, it does go on, because you don't know what the time is either. So what you can really go off is the sun and what your stomach's doing.
I've never thought of that. I always imagined you'd at least know that.
No, you don't know the time. And then any camera crews and stuff, they all have their watches covered up.
Do they?
Yeah, it's really annoying.
And do you just spend the whole time hungry when you're in there?
Did spend a lot of time just thinking about food. Yeah, and it becomes a bit of an obsession. And when you get out, you go absolutely nuts.
Oh, what was the first thing you ate when you came out?
I think it was about 8 different things, 8 different kinds of meals at once.
Right.
Oh, he had 3 breakfasts the next morning
In one.
and he finished the lot. He had like pancakes, muesli,
I always imagine it's like
scrambled eggs.
what's the film where they're in the army and they come and they pick up the lager at the end of it? What's the film? It's a famous film. Sorry? Ice Cold and Alex. Do you remember that film? They used it on adverts years ago where they picked up. No. They've been stuck out in the desert. Their plane had crashed, hadn't it? I don't remember.
But it was like that. It was like that, but with ice cream. Yeah.
Yeah. And it just looks. When they show that bit of film, it just looks amazing when they drink it. Anyway.
Okay, so this is so that's what you want. You want it nice big. If you don't want it that way, if you only like your meat to be kind of fully cooked, then obviously just cook it through further. But this is the way that we should have this. Meanwhile, what we've done, we've tossed all of our ingredients, the cucumber and the spring onion and the watercress in that lovely dressing, which is fragrant and pretty hot. It's going to have a really nice kick to it. This then, you can either just pop it straight on there, but what's quite nice,
just check
that's all right. Tim, check that you're happy with that. Can you confirm that it's okay for all the boys?
I can confirm that it's delicious.
Yeah. Well done. And then just a little bit of that onto our steak to give us some lovely kind of glaze on there. And then all we do, a good handful of this, which is fresh and tasty, and then we sit this lovely dressed beef on top. That is a cracker.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
Right, so
Let's go
dig
and
in.
try it.
Get you some. So what you get is the key to this is it needs to be spicy, which it is, but it needs to feel fresh. Okay, it needs to feel it when you eat it. You don't feel as if you're having something that's sort of quite heavy and cloying. It's got a real sharp zing to it.
What's that?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, got a kick, isn't it?
Yeah. And it'll build to it. But it feels fresh, doesn't it?
That's awesome.
Awesome. That'll do for me.
Yeah.
Now, we'll see you guys later on as well. For all of today's recipes, of course, head to the Sunday Brunch scrapbook, channel4.com/SundayBrunch.
After the break, science buff Greg Foot will be showing us an alternative use for Brussels sprouts this Christmas. And we're chatting to Patrick Kilty.